it's time for another spooky video, a part of VLOGTOBER. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking all about Pupa the haunted doll. Now, I have made a video on Pupa before, but it was a long time ago. It was really embarrassing, so I just decided I'm going to do it over. Dolls have been a favorite among little girls for centuries, many cherishing them and taking them along everywhere they go, often becoming their best friends and the first to hear all their secrets. But what happens when a doll seems to have a mind of its own, moving from different positions than you left it, changing its facial expressions, or even speaking to you? Pupa was a doll that was originally owned by a little girl who was around 5 or 6 during the 1920s in Italy. The doll was created in the same likeness of the little girl. Everything down from Pupa's hair, her eyes, her dress, all matched the little girl. The doll stands at 46 inches tall, and her entire body, her head, arms, legs, everything is all made of felt. The hair on her head is said to be made from real human hair. Pupa is a Latin word for doll. During the time that the little girl had Pupa, she said that the doll had a mind of its own, and that she was alive. Pupa and the little girl were best friends throughout her entire life. She claimed that Pupa kept all of her secrets and was a strong help for her in hard times. She even went as far as to say that the doll saved her life. Pupa and her owner traveled throughout Europe and the United States. And at the end of World War II, when the little girl's grandmother had passed away, they had sewed a button from one of her grandmother's clothing items onto Pupa's dress. And this was a way of the little girl remembering her grandmother. The girl would grow up to become an adult, and she told stories of Pupa to her grandchildren. From the time that Pupa was created, she had one original owner, and that was this little girl. Pupa survived traveling to different countries, a World War II, and even her owner's own death. The woman eventually passed away in July of 2005. And it was after this that Pupa the doll was rehomed to a new family. This family would place Pupa inside of a glass cabinet where they would keep her. However, it was not long before strange things began happening. Pupa is known to be a very active haunted doll. It is often said that Pupa is known to move around on her own, and the owners will often find her in different positions than what they had left her. On one occasion, the family had reported that as they were walking by Pupa's case, they heard a strange tapping sound. When they turned to look, Pupa's little hand was on the glass cabinet door, and her legs were crossed when they weren't before. At one point, the family had actually captured on camera Pupa walking inside of the glass case. However, when they attempted uploading the footage to YouTube, they would find only a mysterious thick white film and the words "Pupa, no" scribbled on it in childlike handwriting. One day, the glass cabinet seemed to be really dirty, so one of the family members went to go clean it. They opened it up, exhaled warm air onto the glass to fog it up, to see the markings which were on it more clearly. It was at this point that they were shocked by what they found, because on this glass door was the words "Pupa hate," which was written from the inside of the cabinet. Many believe that this doll hates where she is and she feels as though she is trapped. And the family even stated that the doll seemed to be more active after her original owner's passing. Items often move around on their own, sometimes haphazardly, and other times with more purpose. The doll's facial expressions are said to change. Many believe that Pupa is evil or some sort of dark entity inhabits her. They state that the way she stares at them is uncomforting. But although her works are a bit mischievous, the family who owns her writes it off as harmless pranks. It isn't 100% clear what or who is exactly haunting Pupa, but she is said to be the same to this very day, still wearing her blue felt suit. No one knows her exact whereabouts. Many paranormal investigators have attempted tracking her down, but the location of her is completely hidden. So what is Pupa possessed by? Something harmless, just wanting to play? The spirit of her owner? Or something much more sinister? So there is the legend of Pupa the doll. What do you guys think of this creepy story? Personally, I think Pupa is adorable. I don't think that it's something, you know, dark or evil that's haunting her. If anything, I feel like it may be, you know, the spirit of her owner, or, you know, the spirit of another little girl that got placed inside of her. I don't believe it's evil because there was nothing like really harsh that she's done other than Pupa hate. I feel like she just feels like she's trapped or something. In which case I feel really sorry for her, and I hope she was able to get out of that glass case. But let me know what you guys think of this creepy story, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a morbid maniac. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And be sure that you head on over to my second channel, Mel Vlogs, where I will be posting all of my vlogs and all my other random videos. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.